Hey guys, this is Samir for Digit.in, and what I have with me here is the ZTE Blade V7. So quickly, let's run through the specifications of the phone. It has a 5.2-inch full HD display with 2.5D glass. The rear has a 13 megapixel camera with 0.3 seconds focusing, and the front has a 5 megapixel camera. It has a 2500 mAh battery. Coming to the other specifications, it has 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of built-in storage, and it's running on the MediaTek MT6753 SoC clocked at 1.3 GHz. It's an octa-core CPU, and the operating system is Android Marshmallow. Now the phone looks like a premium phone. I mean, if you just look at the front, the glass display makes it look really, really good. It has pretty thin bezels on the side, which is nice. There is no app drawer like we've seen on other Android phones, and that's actually fine. Now the language isn't entirely in English, so please bear with me if I try to navigate into the settings. This is me just showing you that the phone is running on Marshmallow. At the bottom here you have a home button, a back button, and a capacitive multitasking button. And even though they are lit, the lighting of the multitasking and the back button is really, really dim. So for those of you that don't know it's there, wouldn't even know unless you actually press and figure out that there's a button over there. On the left here we have the volume rocker, and on the right is the power button and the SIM card slot. On the top we have the headphones jack, and the rear has the camera with the dual tone flash. Now surprisingly, in the Blade V7 Lite we've seen a fingerprint sensor, but there is no fingerprint sensor on this device. Now there are 2 grills at the bottom, but I'm actually presuming that it's just a single speaker and not dual speakers, but that's again something which I will have to confirm. So all in all, the UI seems to be quite interesting. How it performs in the real world is something we will only be able to tell you if the smartphone launches in India and we get it in for review. Downside is that even though it looks like a premium smartphone, it only has 2 GB of RAM, which means that multitasking might be an issue. But at the event, as you can see out here, there are so many apps open in the background, and it seems to be working just fine. Let's quickly give you a glimpse of what the camera's interface is. Plus the 0.3 second autofocus. As you can see, it's fairly fast. I mean, it does take a heartbeat longer than a lot of other flagships that I've seen here at the event, but nonetheless the camera is snappy. Of course, we're in very well lit conditions out here right now, so of course the performance of the camera will be good. There's also the front facing camera, so let's quickly show you that. And yeah, so here we have the front facing camera, and it seems to be working quite well. You can shoot video. Oops, keep going back to the home. As far as video recording is concerned, well, it just starts video recording. I'm actually trying to look for the setting which shows you the resolution in which you can capture the video. Or there you go. And yeah, so the interface is actually pretty minimalistic. If you go to see, so the battery is getting drained, and the battery has drained on the ZTE device. But anyway, this is the ZTE Blade V7. There is no pricing information that has been announced. This is not a charger, it is just the security tether that's there. Just to reiterate the specifications, it has the MediaTek MT6753 SoC with a 1.3 GHz octa-core CPU. It's running on Android Marshmallow. It's 7.5 mm thin, a 5.2-inch 1080p display, 2500 mAh battery, and it has 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of built-in storage, and it also comes with FM radio, which is great, something that we haven't seen on a bunch of smartphones. So that was our first look at the ZTE Blade V7. You can always log on to digit.in/MWC and take a look at all our coverage from the Mobile World Congress. And you can also let us know if there's any particular product you would like us to cover for you from here. Just a little thing more about the back. It has a very HTC-like look to it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. The metal back gives it a premium build. but we will have to wait for the price to let you know if it is a value for money proposition. As always, you can stay tuned to digit.in and check out our YouTube channel for more videos like this one.